The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Just when I thought everything was going so right, so why pick this time to pick a fight? I sit there and listen to what you have to say. Tell me you're leaving and you're going away, away. And now you're going away. You're not here to stay. You're going away. You said you love me and that you're supposed to care. So why do you leave now, knowing how I'll feel? You said you love me, you said that you care. What am I to do now? You're not here, not here. And
the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01 4 43 43 57, and international just add +353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for July the 31st, 2013. I'm live, it's now 5 minutes past 11, and as you've heard there, the lines are now open. And if you'd like to dial the studio and leave a voice message for the studio tonight, please do so. If you're calling from Ireland, the number to call is 01 4 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 43 43 57. But all the details can be found on my own website via irishpsychic.net, and I do hope that's the way you're listening in to the show at the moment. Also, I'm broadcasting on Spreaker.com, Facebook.com, and also the Latin Groove radio show as well. So a big shout out to you guys as well. You can also email the show, where a lot of the readings will be done tonight, and the email address is radio@irish-psychic.net. That's radio@irish-psychic.net. Now, before I begin the show, there is some breaking news with regards to the media. I'm not too sure if you've heard, but Simon Cowell is expecting his first child with his friend's wife, according to reports in US media. The 53-year-old music mogul is expecting a child with New York socialite Lauren Silverman, according to US Weekly. Although Silverman, aged 36, is still married to Cowell's friend Andrew Silverman, the magazine reports the pair are estranged. Ooh. Well, I suppose he has plenty of money, Simon, so I'm not too kind of worried there, but I wouldn't really like to be in his position, especially with regards, that, she's still married to, she's still married is the main thing. But what I'm actually going to do, which I've never done before, but sure, we'll see what comes up. I'm actually just going to do a reading, and I'm sure Simon Cowell does not need a psychic reading, but sure, we'll see what comes up. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, and we'll see what cards come up surrounding Simon Cowell and Lauren Silverman. Okay, so they've just told me to stop. I'm just looking at the cards now just to see what comes up. Okay, well, you're kind of going to hear it first here on the Irish Psychic Radio Show, so take note. But I feel the child is going to be a boy. So that's good news. We also have the Balance card, and that's in the reversed position. And we also have the King of Cups as well in the reversed position. And they're more or less indicating here with regards Lauren that there's kind of going to be difficulties there in terms of how she's feeling both emotionally, and I'm kind of saying that she's going to kind of want to be away from everyone, but the media obviously are not going to, leave her alone. But it's going to be a complete shift in her, kind of lifestyle, I suppose. Obviously she's pregnant, but with regards to Simon Cowell's baby, well, that's going to be a huge, thing that the media will just cling on to straight away. But having the Balance card here in the reversed position, they are kind of indicating here with regards to her own life that things are going to be a little bit difficult, to say the least. So I hope that everyone takes note of what I've said, but the best of luck to them both as well, because it's always nice to bring another baby into this world, as I always say. So if you would like to get in touch with the Irish Psychic Show, and hopefully I'll be answering your question on tonight's show, please do email this show. It is radio@irish-psychic.net. You can also leave a comment on my website, which is just underneath the radio show there. And also you can call the studio, and the number to call is 01 4 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 43 43 57. And lines are open, and it is a local call, so please do call. And again, you'll be speaking to the answering machine, so just leave your name, followed by your question, followed by your location as well. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, so the first person I would like to read for on tonight's show is a question sent in here from Nikki Hanny. And Nikki has just asked the question, hello, my question is, would I get a job with an airline here in sunny Georgia, Atlanta? Well, thank you very much for sending in your question, Nikki, so we'll see what comes up. And if, like Nikki, you would like to send in your question, even if you don't listen to the show live, that's fine. You can catch the podcast. And again, the podcast is always available for download via iTunes. Just simply search for Irish Psychic, and you can subscribe to the show as well. So that means you'll always have the most up-to-date broadcast regarding the Irish Psychic Show. So I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is for Nikki. You're just asking the question there, will I get a job with an airline? Okay, it's quite interesting, the cards that come up here, Nikki. There is a move on the cards for you, but I'm not actually seeing that it's a job move in terms of with regards to this airline. I kind of still feel you have the 7 of Scepters there, and that's in the upright position. I kind of feel that there's still kind of some study involved, or there's something that needs to be, sorted out regarding your study before things can, before you can actually take this job, I suppose is the best way of putting it. I kind of feel that there is a little bit of a wait. It's not going to happen straight away is the key message. Maybe you do have to move in terms of, getting this airline. But overall, I kind of feel that it's going to be a little bit of a delay, like I've mentioned, and you're talking at least 5 to 6 months here in relation to that. So thank you very much for sending in your question to the Irish Psychic Show, and I hope that that clarifies things for you. Okay, so we'll continue on. We'll see who is next for a psychic reading. And the next person that has sent in a question is Alicia Maloney. And Alicia has just asked the question, which I think a lot of people are asking at the moment. And the question that Alicia has just asked is, will I find love soon? And you're in County Clare. No problem at all, Alicia. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. And when Spirit tells me to stop, I'll stop. And I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, that was quite quick. So the told me to stop. I'm just laying out the cards now, Alicia. I kind of feel at the moment here, Alicia, you have the 9 of Cups in the reverse position, which is actually a love relationship card. You also have the 5 of Scepters in the upright position, and you also have the Death card here as well in the upright position. And the Death card is always to do with transformation. It's nothing to do with physical death or anything like that. But usually when this particular card comes up, I kind of feel at the moment, Alicia, there's other important things on kind of in your life, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. And I kind of feel that you're just still kind of finding yourself, and that's always a good thing. It's always good to kind of go, look, who am I as a person? What is it that makes me, angry? What is it that makes me smile, etc.? Because only when we love ourselves a little bit more will love find us. And that's the key message that I would like to get across to you, Alicia, but also to all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show as well. It's only when we love ourselves does love enter our life, because it's pointless you being in a relationship where you're kind of unhappy and you're hoping that just by falling in love that this will actually make things better. It won't. You need to actually be happy within yourself as well. And I always say here, Alicia, the best thing to do is just to do an affirmation. An affirmation is a change of thought, and just say to yourself, I love and approve of myself and all is well in my life. That's all you need to say to yourself, and I can guarantee things will kind of get better there as well. But they're not indicating anything for this particular year. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. Okay, we'll continue on with the questions. The next person is Breda Hennessy, and Breda has just asked the question, what has the remainder of the year in store for me? Well, again, that would be a full reading, Breda. So if you would like a full reading with me, all you need to do is simply log on to irishpsychic.net and click on the 15 card audio reading there, and you'll be able to purchase that. But what I will do, Breda, is I'll just shuffle the cards and I'll lay out 3 cards just to see what they have to say. Don't forget the lines are now open. The telephone line is 014 43 43 57, and please wait until you're put through to the answering machine message, and then just leave your name followed by your question followed by your location as well. And if you're outside of Ireland, just add +353. Okay, so I'm just after laying out the cards here, Breda, and the good news in terms of the financial side of things, I kind of feel it's more connected to a younger male here, so maybe that's your son. Please do let me know. it's either a job or something like that. If he's going for a job, again, please do let me know. But having the Horseman of Coins here, it's a really, really positive card to find, especially where this person is concerned. And I kind of feel this person, you know, having the Youth of Cups here, this person is probably kind of the quietest, I suppose, of the bunch, and kind of one that, you know, stays in the background but gets everything done, if that makes sense. They don't have to be, you know, in the limelight all the time. They're kind of very, very intelligent, and, you know, when they're kind of socializing, they're quite quiet, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. So I hope that makes sense, but that's the way they're describing you know, this person to me. Overall, they're indicating here that everything is going to be, you know, okay with them. I kind of feel that job wise everything is going to be okay. In terms of yourself, we also have the 2 of Coins, and that's in the upright position. We also have the 5 of Cups as well in the upright position. Overall, for the rest of the year, I kind of feel everything is going to be okay. The 5 of Cups just shows the love and the happiness around you, and it shows more emotion around you as well, which kind of indicates that, you know, the family coming together and you going off on more kind of, you know, social outings within the family environment there. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. Time for a bit of music now. This is But You Can't by Sarah Ayres. Do join me after this. You're listening to the Irish Psychic Show.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
This is a call to you, my dear. Come wash my sins. Come wash my sins away, away. I'm calling you home right now. Calling you home right now. Calling you home right now. My life has taken me to places I didn't want to be, but be we must. So just wait it out with me. Oh, just wait it out. I'm calling you home. Calling you home right now. Calling you home right now. I never knew what to say. All your tears, they're gray. And have you ever been? Have you ever seen? Have you ever been? Have you ever seen fire? I'm calling you home, calling you home, calling you home, calling you home. I'm calling you home, calling you home, calling you home right now.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs. Call the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01 4 43 43 57, and international just add +353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now coming up to 11:30 here in Ireland, and I do hope you stay with me until 12. But even if you do have to go to sleep early, well, don't panic. You can still catch the podcast tomorrow. All you simply need to do is go to my website, irishpsychic.net, and then click play again, and the show will play back as normal. Hello to all the people in the Spreaker chat room as well, having a good chat there. We're just talking there during the ad break about the weather, about how much it has changed, and now the evenings are a lot colder. So fingers crossed the sunshine comes back and it gets warm again, because it was just absolutely gorgeous that 2 weeks there where we had the sunshine. I think it was 3 weeks. But fingers crossed it comes back again. Okay, so it's straight back over to the readings again. So if you've sent in an email, fingers crossed I will be reading for you. And even if you don't get a reading on tonight's show, there is a very special offer as well. If you go to my website, irishpsychic.net, and then click just underneath the radio player there, underneath the tab on the left hand side, it says the Irish Psychic Radio Show. Click that, and also that's where you can listen into the show. But underneath that there is a very special offer, and that's for all the radio listeners of my show, and it actually says special offer, so please do avail of that before it's gone. I do try and change it as often as I can, but there is a special offer on at the moment. So fingers crossed, if you want to get one of those readings, get it before they are gone, please. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for is Leanne J. And Leanne J has just asked the question, my name is Leanne and I would like to know about love from me, and you're in Dublin. No problem at all, Leanne, so we'll see what comes up. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. And when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay the cards for your reading. Okay, they just told me to stop, Leanne, and I'm just laying out the cards now. You're just inquiring there with regards to love. Right, well, what they're indicating here, Leanne, you do actually have, it's quite interesting, you have two men around you. We have the King of Sceptres in the upright position. We also have the King of Coins in the upright position as well. And we also have the Queen of Coins, and that's you in the middle there. And we also have the Five of Sceptres as well. Now, the Five of Sceptres is the luck and happiness card. So it's a really good card to find, because there is a horseshoe on that. Now, it's quite interesting that you have the King of Sceptres and you also have the King of Coins, because one is a Taurus, and that's the King of Sceptres, and the other one is a Gemini. So it's quite interesting here because, usually when people ask for love, it's quite difficult, obviously, to find love. But when there's two men around you, well, then obviously you're doing something right, and you're obviously, putting out those affirmations. Like I've mentioned before, thinking positive really does attract positivity. So please do continue to do so, and that goes for all the listeners of the show. What I'm actually going to do here, Leanne, is I'm going to shuffle the cards again, and I'm going to place a card on each of the men, just to see what comes up, just to see which they're kind of indicating for more boyfriend material. So, okay, they've just told me to stop, so I'm just laying the first card. Okay, so quite interesting. The first card on the King of Sceptres, on that card it is the Three of Coins, and on that particular card there is a ring and a love heart. So really positive card to find there for that particular person. We'll see what comes up for the Gemini, which is the King of Coins. Okay, I couldn't even make this up. The King of Coins, Leanne, it's the Ace of Cups, which again is the relationship card. So this is even more interesting. So I'll have to go again. We'll have to put another card just to see what's coming up. But I've never seen this happen before, but it's good news for you. It's just quite interesting for me. So we'll put another card. Okay, so that's for the King of Sceptres. Okay. They're kind of saying here with regards to the King of Coins, which is the Gemini, the star card came up around that particular person. And usually when the star card comes up, it may be that particular person that you fancy the most, and the wish will not happen regarding that particular person. I'm not going to say that it will never happen, but for the moment they're kind of saying no to this particular person. The King of Scepters that came up on that particular card, I told you, is the male, and you also have the 3 of coins surrounding him. On that particular card, there is the ring and the love heart, which is the commitment card, and we also have the 8 of scepters as well. So I kind of feel that that person will be the best to go for. But again, we all make our own decisions. We all have to kind of choose our own decisions in life. But for you, you'll have 2 men around you, and I wish you the best of luck. But again, I hope that you listen to the reading as well. And again, obviously it's down to yourself as well, because it's very, very nice to have those people around you, but also it's down to you to make that ultimate decision there. So I hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending your question as well. Okay, after all that, I think it's time for a little bit of a break, but stay with me. I'm here until 12 midnight, so please do continue on to send in your questions for the show.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Said you wanted to find somebody to love. Said you wanted to know how it feels. Oh, you needed somebody to hold you real tight. You needed someone to keep it real. Yeah. I don't wanna lose you, or up and run away. I just wanna love you, baby. Oh, I'm here to stay. Let's cut to the bone. Say it out loud. It's time to get clear what it's all about. Yeah, it's got to be good. Yeah, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love, yeah, it's got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers. Come on, come on. Said I wanted to give you emotions to keep the feelings alive. I know you wanted me, baby. Oh, to hold you real tight, to keep your bed warm in the middle of the night. Yeah, our love, baby, shouldn't grow older. If the bed that we share only gets colder, let's cut to the bone. Yeah, let's say it out loud. It's time to get clear what it's all about. Said it's got to be good, oh, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love, yeah, it's got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, come on. Hey, come a little closer, baby. Oh, you know you're my woman, yeah. We got so much loving to do. Oh, we got so little time to share. Oh, yeah. Go on, close the door now. It's just you and me. Oh, we're getting hot, and I wanna be your sexual fantasy. Oh, let's get to the bone. Yeah, what it's all about. Said it's got to be good, oh, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love has got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Oh, yeah, we should be lovers. take off your clothes.
We should be lovers.
Yeah, we should be lovers.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Hello there as well to my good friend there, Brian Moore, who's listening into the show. We've just been talking there during the chat room. And usually I don't, Brian, but I will pull a card because a little birdie tells me that you're looking for a place. I think you're going down tomorrow to have a look, so we'll see what comes up. I'm just going to lay actually two cards, because they're actually just telling me two cards. They're just saying, give Brian two cards, so we'll see what comes up, Brian. Will you find a place is the question. Okay, quite interesting actually, the cards come up here, Brian, in relation to that question. You have the Tower card, which is straight out, and it's one of the major cards. Again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. You also have the Two of Swords. It's like if you're going to be battling amongst yourself, I suppose is the best way of putting it. So don't kind of take the first one you see, and I know that goes for the properties that you're going to be looking at tomorrow and the apartments. Make sure you kind of wait and weigh up your options, I suppose is the best way of putting it. But the good news is you have the Tower card here, because the Tower card shows the need to start again, and it's like if you're now, I suppose the best way of putting it, Brian, is you're now kind of building your foundation, I suppose, and putting those blocks down where you can actually be you, I suppose is the best way of putting it. That's the way they're kind of giving me the message. It's just like if they're saying that Brian can now finally be Brian. And I hope that makes sense, but that's the way they're giving me the message anyway. Because it's like if I feel that you're just becoming you and being kind of more grown up, and you're just going to really, really love it, is the key message from Spirit. So I hope that gives you some advice there, Brian, and best of luck as well tomorrow as well, and let us all know as well how you get on as well. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for, I'm just going through the questions here. And thank you very much to all the people who've sent in their questions. The next person is Tracy Talbot. And Tracy has just asked the question, will my case be sorted shortly? And you're in Kildare. No problem at all, Tracy. So we'll see what comes up. Fingers crossed the will anyway. So we're just shuffling the cards now. When they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay the cards for your reading. It is now 23:40 here in Ireland. Please do call the studio line if you'd like to leave a message. If not, well, there's no panic. You can also email the show. It's radio@irish-psychic.net, and you can also purchase a private reading as well. And speaking of the private readings, I do have to make it clear that when you do purchase a private reading, it can take 48 hours for the delivery of your private reading, but I do get to all the private readings. It's just some can take a little bit longer than the usual. Now, if you'd like to purchase a private reading, like I've mentioned, please do it this particular way, because what you're going to get is you're going to get 2 readings for the price of 1. So if you just go onto my website now, which is irishpsychic.net, and then click on, say, the 15 card reading, you're going to be paying €15 for that reading, which is still a fantastic price. You'll also receive the numerology reading, which is €8. So you're getting them both for €15. But what I'm offering you, and this goes for all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show, I'm offering you that for €12, which is £10, which is $14. So how do you get that? Well, there is kind of a special way of getting that special offer reading. And all you simply need to do is just go to my website, click on the Irish Psychic Radio Show, and underneath the radio player you'll see special offer. Now that changes usually every 2 weeks, but at the moment there is a very special offer at the moment running there, and like I've mentioned, it is €12, which is £10, which is $14. Please just click that and avail of that special, and like I've mentioned, you're going to be getting 2 readings for the price of 1, so please do avail of that before it is gone. Okay, so the next person is Tracy Talbot, and they've just told me to stop, Tracy. You're just asking the other question, will my case be sorted shortly? Well, I don't feel the answer will be yes here, Tracy, because you do actually have the Hierophant card here, which is one of the major cards, and a major card just means that there's a higher significance. It also is the legal card, and it's in the reverse position. I also have the Three of Swords, and that's also in the reverse position. The good news, though, and I hope it's good news for yourself, I kind of feel that it will be a 6 to 7 month period for these, this case to be sorted out completely and get the kind of, the outcome that it is that you want. So hang in there is the key message from Spirit, and I know I'd love to tell you something else that is going to be, quite soon, but that's what they're indicating here. So I hope that makes sense, and please do get back in touch with me as well. It's always good when I get an email back from a person who have read for, just to say even thank you for the reading as well. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, we'll continue on with the questions. So the next person for a particular reading here on the show, I'm just going through all the questions, and thank you very much. There is loads of questions. There's over 50 emails that I've received today alone just for those free readings on the show. So thank you very much for sending in those. Okay, the next person is... Where's the question? Okay, it's Tara Hodgson. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Tara. And the question that you've asked is, when will I have a fourth baby? Thank you, love and light. Okay, so we'll just gather the cards and we'll just see what comes up. And again, all predictions with regards pregnancy, I do have to stress, are for entertainment purposes only. And I cannot do health related questions if you do send in a health related question. Okay, so they just told me to stop, Tara, and you're just asking the question there, when will I have a fourth baby? Okay, right, I don't actually feel it's going to be this year, and I kind of feel it's going to be more the end of next year for, your fourth baby here. I also feel as well that it will be a boy, because we have the Youth of Cups, and that's in the upright position as well. They're also indicating here, Tara, with regards to the moving card, that's the Seven of Cups, that's in the reverse position. They're kind of saying no to this particular aspect in terms of, should you move or not. The answer is no there to that. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. Okay, time for another break. If you're just joining me, you've missed a good part of 45 minutes of the show, but there is still time to get a reading on the show. Please just simply email the show. It is radio@irish-psychic.net, and do just put in a question there and your location as well. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Take me as I am. Find that place where you can be alive. And I'm gonna move around. People will hear our voices. People will sing.
small town, always quiet as she looked down on herself until she met you. And those red lipstick lips, they smiled upon you. She's fearless like there's nothing she can do. And you brought me to life, and I thank you. I can feel your warm breath there. Stand up tall on the back of my neck. Oh my, you're beautiful. And I'm so lucky to be here in your arms. I'm wonderstruck. You're too perfect for me. Tell me, how could this be? Used to think that love was overrated. I can't believe that we've made it to this. From our first kiss, with you I never felt so wanted. Before I met you, I was haunted by the feeling of being alone. But you saved me from myself. You're beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be here in your arms. I'm wonderstruck. You're too perfect for me. Tell me, how could this be? I'm
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is just coming up to midnight here in Ireland, so the next person that I'm going to be reading for, it will be the final reading of the night, I'm afraid. But speaking of readings, at the moment on Facebook I have a very special competition. There is 3 numerology readings up for grabs, and all you simply need to do is comment on that post with why you think you should get that numerology reading. So please just go to my Facebook page, it's Irish Psychic, comment underneath that post where it says win 3 numerology readings, and who knows, you could be a winner, and you'll find out tomorrow at 2 p.m. August the 1st, which is just in a few minutes, but again, you'll have to wait till 2 p.m. Irish time. Again, during that ad break and during the bit of music as well, I happen to go straight over to the chat room just to have a look at what they're talking about. And no, they're not talking about spiritual advice. They're not talking about, you know, what makes the world go round. They're actually speaking about something more important. Yes, they're speaking about popcorn. Brian, Sandra and Mary, they're speaking about popcorn, and they're all saying that they fancy popcorn at the moment. Now, I hate when I see any television program about food. I love watching it, but then it makes me hungry and I have to get food. So right after this break, right after this show, should I say, if there is popcorn in the press, I am definitely going to be putting on popcorn. Fingers crossed there is some in the press anyway. I think there is. And I'm just after having a quick look there. They're already after talking about now about noodles. So they really are making me hungry. So thank you very much to Sandra, Brian and Mary as well for keeping me entertained as well with regards to the chat room. It's always good to have you on board as well. Okay, so time for the final reading of the night. So we'll see what comes up and who is next. And the next person and the final person of the night, it is Barbara Gethings. I hope we're pronouncing her name correctly. It's Barbara Gethings, and Barbara has not asked a question. You just want to see what's on the cards for you. So we'll see what comes up, Barbara. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, Barbara, and when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. And you're all okay, by the way. You're all okay in the chat room. I don't mind you talking about food. It just makes me hungry. It's always the way. Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now. This is for Barbara. Okay, Barbara, I don't think you have anything to worry about here in terms of what's ahead of you. Especially for this year, you have the Sovereign card, which is one of the major cards. Again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. You have the Five of Cups in the upright position. I also have the Temperance card here as well in the reverse position, and also the Five of Coins. They're indicating here, Barbara, I kind of feel that there's an awful lot of children around you. So whether you're a grandmother here or a mum, please do let me know. But I kind of feel that there's a lot of children around you where you're the person who always, that they always run to, so to speak, and they always come straight running to you, and you're the person that sorts out all the problems. Just be careful as well that you're not, it's kind of more to do with kind of the older, family and your sisters and your brothers here. Just be careful that you're not being used, because I kind of feel here that someone takes you for granted here, and it's kind of more on the male side is the way I'm kind of picking it up, and that kind of energy here. Just be careful that you're not lending money to someone and not getting that money back. That's the worst thing that you can do, so just be careful of that. You also have the Enchantress card, and that's just to end the reading here, and the Enchantress card is one of the major cards as well, Barbara, and it's in the reversed position. And because it's in the reverse position, they're indicating here that there has been a few difficulties in the past. I suppose like anyone, there's always some difficulties, but it's how we deal with that is what kind of the way we kind of overcome it, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. With you, I kind of feel that you still have to kind of deal with it head on. Sometimes it's best to deal with a problem head on than kind of think, oh, it's going to go away and so on. It's not. Just deal with it head on, and I kind of feel that everything else will kind of work out itself. Also, you need to start believing in yourself. It's most important here, because it's like if you've done something in the past where it hasn't worked out and it's just kind of knocked your spirits, and you really do need to kind of go, do you know what, I'm going to pick myself up from this and I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to be the person that's going to be successful at the end of this. And that's the key message here. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you very much as well, Barbara, for sending in your question to the show. Well, I'm afraid that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. The next show is on Friday. It is a shorter show on Friday, so please do remember that. So now is the time to get in your questions for Friday night show. Simply email the show. It's radio@irish-psychic.net. You can also call the studio line and leave a voice message. It's 014 43 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, just dial 00353 43 43 57. We've had no voice callers tonight. Maybe you're afraid to leave a voice message, I'm not too sure, but please do leave a voice message, and who knows, I may be playing your voice message on Friday night's show. Thank you very much to all the people who joined me in the Spreaker chat room. I think it's time to go off and cook something up. Maybe I'll have popcorn, maybe it'll just be a slice of toast and a cup of tea. Whatever it'll be, I blame ye for making me hungry. But I don't mind, because it's always nice to have a snack before falling asleep. That is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Take care. For myself, Irish Psychic, good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
danced under moonlight on top of the roof of your house. Into the night we'll fly and dance our fears away. Hold on, my love, this piece of Baby, don't get so angry. The smile you hide is far too sweet for you tonight. And baby,
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.